Stand by for action. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
A very, very good evening to you and welcome along. Of course, it's Airshow World on a Friday night with the fastest aviation show on YouTube. Coming up! Coming up, boy oh boy, have we got some fantastic action for you tonight. And some of it is literally gold dust, I can promise you. Start things off though, let's go back to Waddington Airshow time with this fabulous display of the Canberra.
In 1995, they later bought WT333.
Waddington, I've got your departure details after you displayed.
Operated by the Royal Aircraft.
Roger, it'll be a right turn heading 230. Climb to 2,000 feet, back to this frequency.
Altitude record breaker, 70,310 feet. We did that in
With Tornado 1 VFR to call it small.
altitude record breaking aircraft in flying condition in the world. Maintained by
Flight level 40,
aircraft of the classic aviation project. Because very, very expensive hobby.
West of you, just 3 miles, manoeuvring, believed to be in the Wickerby circuit, but not confirmed, no height. There it is.
That sounds very, very painful there, Marcus Camfield. What have you been up to, eh? Taking a slice out of your finger sounds very painful indeed. Hi to Julie. That's Julie Beard, Alan Burden, Bradley, Dicker McVitie, Andrew C, Gary Inge, Gillian Peter, Mark Riches. Also saying hi to Lisa B, Alan Burden, and everybody else. Keep those messages coming into the chat, and I promise you I'll do my best to say hi, how you doing, and wish you all a great Friday night.
Francis provides all the logistical backup for the team. If anybody's interested in cameras and like to sponsor a display, they only need to talk to Peter Gill. He'd be delighted to discuss an idea with you. miles, slow moving westbound, no height. Hello everyone. downwind, undercarriage is down. Probably stern finals for its landing.
Gary James from Cranwell.
And it's a hello and good evening to you as well there, Christina. Nice to see you. Also, Erwin Paul.
Confirm your call sign, pressure 1 or pressure 3? Pressure 1. 1, roger, and how many persons on board? 5.
I miss some of these aircraft, especially that one. Fantastic display from Waddington, and of course that was the Canberra. We're going to stay with Waddington for the moment, and nice and loud, it's tornado time.
High speed mode. You will have noticed during the first turn was that the wings stretched fully forward. If you now have a look at the aircraft, you'll see that the silhouette has changed completely. It now looks more like a dart.
Look at that, so fast. I'm even struggling to keep up with it. What a fabulous aircraft.
Pulling up now for what's called a quarter clover.
Thanks for that there, Andrew Austin. Lovely message. And we are certainly thinking about them all.
Hi, I'm Peter Anderson, Ando, the commentator from Down Under here at Midlands Air Festival at Ragley Hall. And you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
You bet your bottom dollar on it. And Ragley Hall, what does it look like? It looks like this. What a place for an air show. What I absolutely love about this location is what you have, it's all nicely sloping. So when you're watching the air show, you don't have to be right at the very front. You can be at the back, you can be in the middle, you can be wherever, and you get a fantastic view. But it's more than an air show, as you can see. Is that a UFO? Are they aliens? Is that Shaun the Sheep? Look at these hot air balloons. It really is the most spectacular show. Even Rupert Bear is there. And on the Friday night, they have what they call the night fire. They light up the balloons. And they do that all synchronized to music. And to finish the night off, an amazing fireworks display. Takes you right through to after 11 at night. It's a brilliant show, and look at that, discounted tickets end tonight. So if you want to get your cheap tickets, make sure you go across to the website tonight. There we go. Discounted tickets end Friday 31st. That is tonight. Midlands Air Festival. And here's a couple of clips. Couple of my favourite clips from last year's show.
DC-6 was developed from the DC-4. A similar configuration, but considerably larger and more powerful. Operated throughout Europe, China, Burma, India, and specifically in the Pacific Theatre.
Oh, and by the way, very quickly, I'm wearing the hat, and if you want one of these hats as well, when you order your tickets...
Aviation element. The US Navy had their aircraft as well.
All you have to do is just add it to your order.
Until 19...
Right now, let's go quiet and enjoy the sound of this DC-6.
Or the US Army Air Force. Powered by 4 2,500 horsepower Pratt & Whitney radials, 18 cylinders each in 2 rows. The B-25... B-25, as we said, involved in every theatre, and the DC-6 used as a transport aircraft prior to its use as an airline. B-20, the bomb aimer nose here, specifically for low-level operations. They were also converted into a strafing aircraft, and that commenced with a guy called Pappy Gunn. That was Major. Then 2 packs of 250 calibers on either side of the fuselage, and 2 in the top turret that could be used to fire forward. This is a larger pressurised version of the DC-4, or the C-54 as it was known to the military.
And a big good evening to Maria Lane.
Modified for civil airline operation and introduced by American Airlines.
Always lovely to see Maria Lane.
On the same day as an airline.
And also going to say hi to UHN 100. He's going to be watching this back on a replay later tonight. So Andy,
1949, the DC
hope you have a great weekend.
Worldwide, with services from the USA to Europe, to Buenos Aires, Rio de Janeiro, Sydney, Manila, and Honolulu. They developed cargo versions with slight plugs in the fuselage to lengthen it, different door configurations, and 167 of these were produced as the C-118, or the diameters, can carry between 42 and 89 passengers. It has a cruise speed of about 315 miles an hour, or just over 500 kilometres per hour. This particular aircraft was delivered to the Yugoslavian airline JAT, operated across Africa until it was abandoned at Lusaka Airport. It was sold to Chris Schutt, and he operated an airline business from Windhoek in Namibia. He also purchased its sister aircraft, and both of them had consecutive construction numbers as the last 2 DC-6s that were manufactured. In March 2000, it was purchased by Siggy Angara, and he was then the former chief pilot for Flying Bulls, flown to Salzburg and restored over 3 years. Now look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is not how you see an airliner being flown, but this is being beautifully flown and controlled today, and it was in the capable hands of Raymond Reedman. and flying balls have certainly given this aircraft wings.
So then, are we tempting you this year to get yourself to the Midlands Air Festival? If you are thinking about going,
What you've seen today is a very rare machine.
tonight is your night. Make sure you get your tickets before midnight UK time
Machine in construction, but
to get that special discount.
Second World War.
Early bird tickets, they close tonight
Very
at 12 o'clock. So hey, what's that? You've got yourself 4.5 hours.
During the operations in Europe, particularly.
Of course, you'll be able to get tickets
Invasion of Normandy, the 80th anniversary.
right after that, but of course the price will go up, and every year this event gets totally sold out.
It's a very easy aircraft to fly. It does handle like a fighter, and it has very benign flight characteristics. Two 1700 horsepower engines, the armament, and then those modifications later introduced to factory runs. One of the most incredible modifications that was undertaken was to fit a 75mm cannon. It was actually an army cannon. They shortened the nose of the aircraft, put this cannon in, and it had to be manually loaded by one of the crew. It's said that when that...
So how about it, Phil Tovey? Are you going this year? Hey, you got no excuse. He lives just around the corner down in Warwick.
Davis Monthan Air Base in Arizona, and then later sold to Abe's Aerial Service of Stafford, Arizona. It was fitted with a tank and spray bars under the wings, went through a number of different owners, and finally sold in 1997 to Red Bull Aviation in Las Vegas, Nevada. Those 18 aircraft, and the whole idea was to cause panic in Japan and to raise morale in the United States. It did very little damage, and they lost quite a few of the crew. All of the aircraft were lost, not to being shot down, but the whole idea was to launch. They couldn't go back.
Hey, well, Phil, if you're about, pop over near the comms box, and hey, that's where I should be.
The B-21 is going to be called.
So it'll be great to see you, my man.
You can see just behind the wings on the side of the fuselage there, you have what...
Oh boy, I tell you what, I absolutely love that. Midlands Air Festival, get those tickets right now. We've got a little bit more coming up.
Hello, my name is Squadron Leader Grey Musket. I am Red 10 with the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows. You are watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
And I think this is one of the best places to see the Red Arrows. Have a look.
Aerobatic Team, it's the Red Arrow. As I said, the team arriving in our world-famous Diamond 9, trailing our world-famous red, white and blue. And as they pull up, you can see that top form shape of our Diamond 9. As Reds 8 and 9 move to the left and right respectively to form 9 Arrow, reaching a height of over 5,500 feet. The aircraft start to slow to approximately 120 miles an hour over the top, and now increase through 200, 300 back to 400 miles per hour as Red 1 brings them around to the left. In the middle of the right hand side you have Red 4, that's Flight Lieutenant Ollie Suckling. Watch for the colour chain as red 1 brings them down the line.
A little bit left. Now. Hold it.
In that particular movie, you may be able to see the air brakes on the aircraft. They are out. As we come to the end of the first half, you'll now see a manoeuvre not brought in for nearly 20 years to start the second half. This is the 5-4 split. In the second half, we'll see the more dynamic, high-speed, heart-pumping, jaw-dropping manoeuvres, where we split into 2 distinct sections. Going off to the right, you've got Reds 1 through 5, named as Enid, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5. And off to the left, 6, 7, 8, and 9, now known as Hannah, named after squadron leader Ray Hannah. One of the first members of the Red Arrows, the only team leader to lead the team for 4 years. He took the team from a 7 to a 9 and formed our world famous Diamond 9. Enid from the right, Hannah from the left. This is the 5-4 pass. Keep your eye on Enid to the left-hand side. This is Hannah, brake.
Hannah, flip.
As they turn towards each other in Cyclone. Each aircraft now pulling up to 5G, once again turning hard to each other as they complete their first part of their second half in Slingshot. Coming in from the... He turns hard to the left, lines up with Enid in the distance for the Goose. Paddy in his third and final year, former Tornado GR4 and Typhoon pilot. Journey, the smoke comes on as the synchro part for the world famous heart. And this message is for a Chris Hanrahan. Amy Higgins would like to ask you a very special question.
Hey, are we selling this well to you? What a fantastic...
Red 8, that's flight.
It's got to be the best location in the Midlands Air Festival. You've seen what the backdrop looks like. It's absolutely stunning. And for anybody that's joined us late, don't forget, you've got yourself around about 4.5 hours to get the special discounted tickets. After 12 o'clock tonight, they'll be going up to their usual price. And as we showed you earlier, if you want a baseball cap as well, there you go. That's what it looks like. Get one of those while you order your tickets.
A barrel roll in the sky, leaving a colourful snake-like smoke trail in the sky, trailing our famous red, white and blue. Those colours and that smoke is capable due to the smoke pad on the bottom of the aeroplane. That holds approximately 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of blue smoke and 1 minute of red smoke, and is selectable on buttons on the pilot's control column. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the anniversary break. It's been an honour and a pleasure. Please put your hands together for the Red Arrow!
Absolutely stunning, I think you'll agree. And see, as I told you earlier, the way the field slopes, the best.
And coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Airshow World, it's time to go way back in time with classic air shows.
And I just noticed a couple of my friends in the background there, including Robert Feely. Okay, we have something really so special for you. Sit back, enjoy. This is absolutely brilliant. It's Lake and Heath, back in the 1990s with F-111s. Good evening to Mark Morgan. He's going to enjoy this, I can tell. And of course, don't forget, if you're enjoying the show tonight, give it a like. Give it a like, and of course, keep those hearts rolling.
Roger, this means vector to ILS mile forward course runway 29, flight rotating. Now 3 is clear to land, wind 350 at 7. Now 3. Affirmative. For another aircraft. Flight 1 flight 2. Roger. Number 342, say request. You say request. Roger.
And a very good evening to Lisa B. I think she was the first one in the chat room this evening, so good to see you again.
342, report your descent to pattern altitude. 501, turn heading 240, will be 12 o'clock, 14 miles. Bye. Squawk 0412, contact tower, good day. Please get out, full stop. Tower 221320 clear land. Leading tower, November 91342. 342. 24 is clear to land, wind 320 at 6. 9 miles initial, full stop. Flight 11, Lucky D Tower, roger. Flight, back to follow F-15, it's left bit close at this time. Bye. 10 o'clock, northeastbound, the Twin Cessna aircraft, 2,500 northeastbound. James 3,500, Alpha North 3014. Say again? Stand by. Got some birds on file, tower. Push 1, be advised out, birds on file.
Boy, oh boy, is this absolutely spectacular. Hope you're enjoying this half as much as I am.
Push 1, say time landing. Push 1, initial, slow approach. Push 1, watch wind. Number 31, wind 010 at 8. Surrender runway, additional traffic. F111, break at departure and initial. Number 31.
I'm absolutely sure my good friend Alan will be enjoying this. That's UHN 100. He'll be watching this back on a replay a little bit later tonight. And anybody else that watches this back on a replays, a very, very big good evening to you. Or good morning. Or good afternoon. Notice the car at the bottom. Looks like Mr. Bean's car. You notice it?
Radar contact 7 miles northeast of Cambridge Airport. Take top service request. Roger, the radar information. Make a left turn to 310 and go to Conningsby for high diverse approach.
A big thanks to James. He was filming this back in the early 90s. And I've done my usual. Captured it, restored it, put it through the time-based corrector, and it brings you this brilliant footage.
Hello, my name is Matt Allwright from The One Show and Morning Live, Watchdog, Road Traders, all that stuff. And you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
Well, I did tell you we had some gold dust on tonight, and that is definitely gold dust, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Farm were about 10 years ago. Now becoming quite common to see these sort of aeroplanes, but obviously at the time it was...
Coming up right now, this is what we started the show off with, a little tiny clip. Here it is, from Waddington Airshow, years gone by, with the Su-27, with the test pilots. Enjoy.
U-27 is designed originally as a long-range air defense aircraft. Typically designed around the air-to-air missiles. It carries 10 air-to-air missiles. The AA-10 Alamo, the AA-11 Marshall. Very high nose of attitude, capable of flown by aircraft, fly by wire, much more difficult for aircraft like Australia, straight I think you'd agree, lots of people in the West find this an awesome aeroplane.
The red arrow is on time for 16:30. Reserve 2 is ready for departure after the one landing.
Reserve 2, clear takeoff.
What a monster of an aircraft. Absolutely huge. Hope you enjoyed that.
And coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Airshow World, it's time to go way back in time with classic air shows.
And it's classic air shows. It's part 2 of the Flying Legends from 1999. Last week we saw part 1, so it's only right we follow it up with part 2.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get 15% off from the world's best tea and coffee company. Plus, you'll be helping Airshow World grow. Just use the code Airshow. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company.
Well, goodness me, where did that 1 hour go to? We don't call it the fastest aviation show for nothing, right here on YouTube. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget, you've got 4 hours left if you want to get those advanced tickets at the special price over at the Midlands Air Festival. And if you go into the Midlands Air Festival and you get in your ticket, you can order the baseball cap at the same time. Yeah, I definitely need a new one. Mine's getting a little bit... I've worn it so much. Well, that's it for tonight. Thanks so much for watching the show. Hope you've enjoyed it. And to anybody that's watching this back on a replay, thank you. We love you too. And hey, all I've got to say is, have a great weekend. I'll see you next Friday night, and keep on enjoying all of the content we have right here on Air Show World YouTube. Until next time, have yourself a good weekend, as I said, and from the bears in the background, the dogs, and of course, the pussycat that's still fast asleep. Until next week, have yourself a great week. We'll see you then. Good night. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the Travelling Bear with Stu Bear, with, of course, our fantastic Jasmine. There she is. Okay, take care. Bye for now.